Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the wounded masculine, how it shows up in relationships, and steps to heal the masculine heart. In relationships, masculine and feminine energies play a crucial role in shaping how we love, communicate, and connect. But when the masculine energy is wounded, it manifests in behaviors that create emotional distance, power struggles, and deep disconnection. Now, the wounded masculine is not about gender. It's about distorted, unhealed aspects of masculine energy that stem from trauma, societal conditioning, and generational wounds. This unhealed energy can exist in anyone, but when left unchecked, it damages both the individual and their relationships. At Rise Up Phoenix Trauma and Crisis Institute and through the Rise Up Relationship Reset program, we take a trauma-informed approach to help individuals heal relational wounds. Doctors John and Julie Gottman's research also highlights how unresolved emotional pain fuels unhealthy relation patterns. So, how does the wounded masculine show up in relationships? Let's take a deeper dive. Each characteristic includes a brief story to illustrate how this looks in real life. So, 10 ways the wounded masculine shows up in relationships. Number 1, emotional shutdown, the wall that keeps love out. James grew up in a home where emotions were seen as weakness. His father never said, "I love you," and anytime he cried, he was told to man up. Now, as an adult, whenever his girlfriend Sarah asks him how he's feeling, he either shrugs or avoids answering. He wants to connect, but doesn't really know how to open up, so he shuts down instead. The wound is a fear of vulnerability that leads to emotional numbness. The impact is his partner feels emotionally disconnected and unheard. Number 2, control and domination. Mistaking power for strength. Ryan prides himself on being a leader in his relationship, but his leadership often turns into control. He decides where they eat, how they spend their weekends, and even critiques how his girlfriend Emily dresses. When Emily pushes back, he justifies his actions by saying, "I know what's best." The wound is a fear of losing control that makes him dominate others, and the impact his partner feels suffocated and disrespected. Number 3, fear of intimacy, pushing love away before it can hurt. Josh loves spending time with his girlfriend, but the moment things start feeling too deep, he finds an excuse to pull away. He'll suddenly work late hours, pick fights over small things, or say, "I just need space." Deep down, he fears that if he lets someone in, they'll eventually leave, so he leaves first. The wound is a fear of abandonment that leads to emotional distance. The impact is his partner feels confused and rejected. Number 4, hyper-independence, the lone wolf syndrome. Chris never asks for help. He'd rather suffer in silence than admit he's struggling. When his wife offers support, he shrugs it off with an "I got this," even when he clearly doesn't. He believes real men don't rely on others, even when it's breaking him inside. The wound. He was taught that needing help equals weakness. The impact. His partner feels unneeded and emotionally distant from him. Number 5, aggression and defensiveness. When every conversation feels like a battle. Whenever Jake's wife gives him feedback, no matter how gentle, he immediately gets defensive. If she says, "I wish we spent more time together," he snaps back with, "Are you saying I don't care about you?" He turns every discussion into a fight because deep down he feels like he's never enough. The wound, shame, and the insecurity that make him feel attacked. The impact, his partner feels like she has to walk on eggshells. Number 6, avoidance of accountability, the blame game. Ethan struggles to own his mistakes. If his girlfriend points out something hurtful he did, he either denies it, shifts blame, you made me act that way, or dismisses her feelings as too sensitive. In his mind, admitting fault equals failure, and failure is unacceptable. The wound? Fear of failure that makes him avoid responsibility. The impact? His partner feels invalidated and unheard. Number 7, validation seeking, chasing external approval. Michael thrives on external validation. He constantly needs praise for his achievements and seeks attention from other women. Even though he's in a committed relationship, if he doesn't feel admired, he spirals into self-doubt. His sense of worth is tied to how others see him, rather than how he sees himself. The wound, a deep fear of inadequacy, and the impact. His partner feels like she's not enough to make him happy. Number 8, insecurity in masculinity, proving himself through dominance. Ever since childhood, Liam was told, boys don't cry. Now as a grown man, he believes showing any emotion equals weakness. To compensate, he puffs up his chest, dominates conversations, and insists on being the alpha in every situation. If anyone questions his masculinity, he takes it as an attack. The wound. Society conditioned him to believe masculinity equals control and dominance. The impact. His partner feels emotionally disconnected and unimportant. Number 9, fear of failure and rejection, perfectionism and avoidance. Brandon is terrified of failing. He avoids trying new things in his relationship because he'd rather not try at all than risk messing up. If his partner suggests couples therapy, he resists because deep down he feels it will expose his flaws. The wound, fear of not being good enough. The impact, his relationships remain stuck in unhealthy patterns. Number 10, lack of emotional presence, here but not really here. Tyler sits across from his wife at dinner, nodding while she talks, but his mind is elsewhere. He's checked out emotionally, buried in his phone, or zoning out when she says, "You're not really here." He responds, "I'm listening." But deep down, he knows she's right. The wound. He was never taught the importance of emotional connection. The impact. His partner feels lonely even when they're together. So, healing the masculine heart. Here are 5 actionable steps. The first, practice vulnerability and emotional expression. Start small. Share one small feeling a day, journal, or talk to a safe person about your emotions. Emotional labeling is the first step to understanding the complexity and the multifaceted layers of your emotions. 2, release the need to control and trust the flow. Let go of the need to dominate. Practice listening and trusting that love thrives in freedom, not in control. Take responsibility for emotional healing. Identify your wounds, triggers, and patterns. Therapy, coaching, or self-reflection can help tremendously. Reconnect with healthy masculine role models. Find men who embody strength through kindness, emotional intelligence, and self-awareness. Everyone needs a circle of friends, and everyone needs examples of how to be successful. Cultivate presence and deep connection. Practice being fully engaged in conversations. Put down the phone, make eye contact, and listen with intention. A few final thoughts. From wounded to empowered masculinity. Healing the masculine heart is not about rejecting masculinity. It's about restoring it to its most powerful, loving, and protective form. If you're ready to break the cycle and step into a healthier, stronger, more connected version of yourself, The Rise Up Relationship Reset program is here to support you. Your heart is meant to lead, not with control, but with courage and love. What resonated most with you? Let's talk in the comments.